Some more classic Sabbath for you. This is a beautiful solo guitar piece by Tony Iommi entitled Orchid. Okay, so let's break down Orchid bit by bit. The opening gesture is in B mixolydian. B mixolydian is related to the E major scale. So if you played the E major scale starting at the B, you get B mixolydian. Now if I play those are the roots of the scale. If I play the thirds above the scale, I get that voicing, but let's take those thirds and transpose them up an octave and play the root with them. And I get and it's this voicing, the root and the transposed third, that runs throughout the piece and is expressed in this opening gesture. So here's the opening gesture of Orchid. So we're starting on the 4th fret, A string, and the 5th fret on the B string, moving up 2 frets. Now moving up to the 7th and the 9th fret. There we've got a major third. Up to the 12th and 14th, 11th and 12th, 12 and 14, and the 7 and 9. One more. Okay, now the rest of the piece is triplets. I like to use my pick and my 2nd and 3rd fingers to run those triplets. So let's play the home key voicing here, where we've got a B, the major third above it, and then the octave above the B. So we got the root, octave above the root, and the major third. So I'm going to pluck the root with a pick, pluck the B string with my 3rd finger, and pluck the G string with my 2nd finger. Pick, 3rd finger, 2nd finger. Might be hard to see, but that's the idea. Now we go to the 2 chord. It's on the 4th, and the 5th, and the 6th frets. 4th fret of the A string, 5th fret of the B string, and 6th fret of the G string. Now only one note changes, this guy. So these two guys are anchored. But you gotta change finger positions. And play that B flat there. So now I got my 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the A string, 4th finger on the 5th fret of the B string. I'm getting a B flat here with my 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the G string. That's a 2-5-1 progression. So here's the 1 chord, here's the 2 chord, that's the 5th chord, that's a it's a dominant 7 chord, and here's how that flows. Repeat that again, and then we go to the next section of the piece, which takes you up to the 7th fret, 7th and 9th and 9th, 11 and 12 and 13, 11th fret of the A, 12th of the B, and the 13th of the G. Down to the 9th and 11th frets. 1st finger on the 9, 3rd and 4th on the 11th. Then down 2 frets. To the anchor, to the 1 chord. Okay, the next chord is this diminished chord. It's on the 6th fret. Pinky's on the 7th fret. 1st finger's on the 5th fret. Move the whole thing down 2 steps, 2 frets. And then move it down 1 step, but you got a little extra stretch there. So this position, this fingering is 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, 4th finger on the 4th fret, 1st finger on the 1st fret of the G string. So it's the same shape, but it's stretched. We're in the home stretch. 2 chord, 5 chord, If you like this music, you will like my band, Dr. Nerve, so check us out on MySpace and YouTube, and we'll see you there.